I'm
No?
flying.
Look at him go!
Whee. Hello everybody and welcome back to Project Ozone 3 with myself and with the Mr. D, Bobby Donuffin.
What up?
Yeah.
We're so cool.
We're slightly cool. We're cooler than some.
Yeah, cooler than Alan, for sure. Like, 100%. Definitely. Cool, so we're back. Hey, oh! What's going on? What the hell is going on?
What's going on is we've done a few bits and bobs in the meantime.
Well, you say we, but it's mostly you. Let's be fair. You've been working hard and in improving our base, so why don't you let the viewers know, and me actually, because I'm not sure about all of it, what you've gone ahead and done. Yeah,
so it's mostly been mining and then continuing quest lines and things that we've already had a look at. So first thing I did was craft a bunch more Embers stuff, and you see the little green tick now in my quest book. Embers chapter is complete. We didn't actually use any of the extra stuff I needed to craft, so that was just a little crafty job. The next thing I did would have been mining in the Twilight Forest for some simple crystals and some mana-infused ores, which make ingots. Didn't really see a lot of the place whilst I was there. We were just caving, really. Just caves with not much ore in them, the odd bit and bob, but mostly those resources. Thanks for that. The sieves have been upgraded to diamond tier. We've got 25 diamonds.
Whoa, look at that. That's a mad sifting, that is.
It's gonna
Have you done some sifting in between episodes? Well, I know you have. I'm just kind of setting you up, but yeah.
Yeah. We've got some odd bits and bobs in the crates over here, and we've got plenty of metals and resources as well.
Lovely.
We've upgraded the armour to black quartz, so that's a whole bunch of
Have we now? Oh, have we now? Yeah. That's cool. That's like several tiers ahead, isn't it?
It is indeed. The next thing we need is boron. So in the portal room next to the hunting portal, there's a deep dark portal. We might have to visit there at some point soon.
Yeah, okay.
And I opened up one more loot bag and got the Zenith Furnace upgrade.
Oh, nice.
So let me just grab a stack of ore dust and you can demonstrate just how quick this is. Blech.
Oh, come here, you. You little bugger. Pulverized gold. Oh, pulverized gold. Talk about that first. I'll do this anything in a second, but pulverized gold.
Pulverized metals. We take the ores or the chunks we get from the sifting, and we pop them in a pulverizer. And
so pop them in that chest at the top there.
Yeah, they basically double up. So remember that thing we had back in the day with the grindstone with the handle?
Yes. Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. We had the primitive version.
We did. And this is just the automated version that does double all the ores and gives you a few bonus ones as well.
So this one actually doubles, because I remember the other one just did slightly more than one, didn't it? So your gains weren't too much, but this actually doubles the ore.
Yeah. That one's like maybe 1.5, whereas this one is fully doubled.
Excellent. So now we get double the resources. That's fantastic. So if I pop this in here, 64 pulverized gold. Whoa! It doesn't even give the arrow bar a chance to fill. It just smashes it out.
And it used one piece of small coal.
Oh, really?
That's
fantastic.
Efficient.
Fragmented carbon, same thing, I guess.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah. I accidentally made some of it and I couldn't change it back, so it's just sat next to the furnace now.
Superb, good job.
And we've got a few more storage drawers as well, with a few more metals in them.
Explain how these work, these compacting drawers. We've had them, we never really said anything about them, just in case anybody is unsure.
Yeah, so you've got the other types of drawers, like the egg one over here with the eggs and the feathers. You can pull stuff in and take stuff out.
Yeah.
But there's some materials in the game that can be crafted in a table. So like I've got these gold nuggets, and if you put them in all 9 slots, you can compact them into ingots, and then if you put the ingots in 9 slots, you can compact them into blocks. And different recipes use different versions. Whereas what the compacting drawer will do, it'll store ingots and blocks and let you pull out whichever ones you might need. So if your recipe calls for nuggets but you don't usually have any on you can just grab some out of the drawers.
Nice. Cool. Anything else?
One more little thing I did down in the basement, which is another thing with the pulverizers that we've just seen in action. If we go down to the lowest of low levels,
The lowest level. The basement.
We have the stoneworks.
Oh.
So what we've basically got going on here is we've got level 2 cobblestone generators underneath each of these first pulverizers, which are turning cobble into gravel. Yeah, we got one under this one as well, and one under this one.
Okay.
So cobble pulverizes into gravel, which pulverizes into sand, which pulverizes into dust, which is being stored in that barrel there. And then we've got one with just 2 pulverizers to make sand, and we've got one with just the 1 pulverizer on it. So we've basically got limitless supplies of the materials that we need for sifting.
Excellent. Yeah, that's good.
It's going to save
now,
us
if only we had
so
an
much
automated sifter, then we could automate the entire thing.
We certainly could. But that's pretty much it for what... Well, that's pretty much it for the industrial side of things. Do you want to run us through the agricultural side of things?
Sure. So, you've been also busy making 10-10-10 seeds.
Yeah, I've been growing a few on the strips over the side here.
Yeah. Ooh, bury a bit of food.
So we've got a few more on the go at the moment. But it does take about, I would estimate about 12 in-game hours to get any one seed up to 10-10-10, which is why I've been leaving the server running for
I was going to say
most days.
How many real hours is that? It's best not talk about it, really.
Oh, no. I mean, I'm talking in real hours, like 12 real hours.
Holy shit!
Just AFKing in the background.
Cool. So eventually it gets to the end, as we said last episode, and gives us our 10-10-10 seeds. While we're going past it, I quickly set up a fishery around here. Nothing in it at the moment, but I made a load of fish bait and put that in there. So it's just a water trap. There's also ground traps. That's something I forgot to mention last episode when you said about using soy so we don't have to kill animals. But there are ground traps that just generate mob drops without killing any animals. So you create the bait and put it in it, and every hour, a minute and a half, I think it is, every 90 seconds, it generates a drop from a mob. So, a bit of meat, a feather, whatever. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, the fish, got some fish in there. I didn't make a load, just made a few, put it in there and left it running whilst Muse left the server running. So we've got some fish, and I'll transfer those to the fridge at some point. Here you go. I made a couple of good foods. So I made you some of the bibimbap.
Oh, nice.
And I made myself some supreme pizza, which, it's better food, and it just gives better saturation, which means we could take more damage, I guess.
Which we probably will.
We definitely will. This is what I was saying of last episode. So what I've done is I've taken the 10-10-10 seeds that Muse has produced on the AgriCraft, and I've just placed them in their own little blocks, little 3x3s. So we've got 9 10-10-10 crops of each growing. So there's the carrots, as you can see, they're growth 10, gain 10, and strength 10. Just getting them growing, really. I'm having to manually harvest at the moment, so we're still working towards getting a farmer to do it for us so we can have it automated. But yeah, just got a load of ingredients growing at the moment. And then at the other end, we've got useful materials. So cotton is growing in one and hemp seeds in the other. And over here, we've got 2 plots of mystical agriculture seeds. So they are tier 1, but again, they're 10-10-10, so we get more harvest, they grow faster, etc., etc. The only problem is, as I say, is I have to keep coming and doing them by hand. But that's okay, because we're going to work on some mystical agriculture today. And maybe might be able to get some cloches going by the end. It depends how far I can get through immersive engineering. But yeah, that's where we're at with the agriculture.
Excellent. So what's the plan for today then for you? Today,
I'm going to finish the next bit of actually additions, because there's materials we need from that to move through others. And as I said, I'm going to do a bit of mystical agriculture and hopefully immersive engineering. Now, one of the things I wanted to get going was a mob farm, but that requires a couple of things. So I think I'll get stuck in for an hour into the other things and see where we're at. But before I do any of that, there's one other thing I want to do. But first of all, what are you going to be doing today, Muse?
Basically today I'm going to be doing all the stuff that's technically boring but necessary, but in my case it's interesting and necessary.
Okay.
Which is setting up a whole bunch more infrastructure with more machines from thermal expansion and industrial 4 going as well, because that's got loads of useful devices that we'll need.
Yeah.
So that's the basic plan for me, and upgrading these cables.
I mean, all the machines are necessary. I mean, they might not seem like it. Some of them, they're sitting around not doing much, but that's the thing. You get to a point in a recipe and all of a sudden you need a machine that's halfway down another mod, and then you realise you haven't started that mod. So it's best to get those machines in, as soon as possible, so that when the more complicated recipes come along, we're able to make the things that we need to continue, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, cool. All right, so what I'm going to do there, so the thing I'm going to do first is I'm going to get us both a ring of the flying squid, because we've been talking about it in last episode. We just seemed to completely forget all about it, so I'm going to get that sorted. Haven't we already got a couple of chickens? Oh, you got a couple of squids in golden lassos.
That's true. Actually,
Great.
whilst we're on the subject of getting stuff for us, I've got stuff for you.
Oh, hello.
A couple of quick gifts before we begin. So, first of all, you've made a list of stuff that you want to do. Make it again in Minecraft.
Clipboard. Yeah, I've got a list written down in front of me, literally. Nice. And can you tick them off as well?
I believe you can.
So, that's good. What else have you got?
Well, you might have noticed one of the machines over here is the energetic infuser, which charges any electrical items that you might be holding.
I did not, but go on.
But there we go. You need an electrical item to hold. So, I've made you these.
One sec. Flight and mob farm. There you go, I've got a list.
Nice.
And then how do I save it? Just exit from it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And you can actually see it when you hold it in your hand as well. So you can actually just quick glance it. That's cool. All right, so what have you given me here now?
Put it in your offhand as well.
A drill.
A drill.
Yes, and it's fully charged.
And you've got a flux capacitor, so you can just charge the capacitor instead of having to recharge your individual items.
So there's no upgrades. So what is it as standard? Is it just does one block?
It does one block as standard, but there are a few other upgrades in your inventory that I've popped in.
Oh, for the drill?
Yeah.
Hang about. Also, my mouse wheel is playing up. There we go. Right, what I've got? I don't see anything in my inventory.
Let me check my bag. Yeah, I've definitely thrown them to you.
What did you throw? Upgrades for the drill?
Oh, wait a minute. Maybe the item collector. Yeah, sorry, the item collector over here. Checking the...
Oh yeah, so this little thing on top of here, so basically whilst you're sifting manually, it just pulls everything into this barrel, right?
That's right, yeah. It's useful if you've got overflow and you don't want it flying all around the room because your inventory is full of dust.
So drill speed 1, the mining augment, so that allows me to do a 3x3, right?
That's right.
And then the flux capacitor, what do I do with that? I've not seen that before.
What you do is you hold it in your hand, and if you press V, that's your thermal expansion change mode key. I think
charging
you want to press
inventory. Oh, right. Charging.
So you can change it until it's like
equipment.
Fully red, I think, and then you can right-click it as well to turn it on.
Charging all items is fully red.
Yeah, and then you shift right-click it to turn it on and off.
Oh yeah, and then it lights up. Nice.
And basically that will power all of your items, like your drill and everything else that you might have later, like electrically powered armor or something like that.
So that's got power stored in it, the flux capacitor, so I'd have to charge that at some point. See, it's got 4 million RF in there.
Yeah, you charge that every now and again instead of having to charge all your items separately, and you can put it in a bauble slot.
Oh, really? That's good. Now I've turned it on and everything, I can just put it in there and forget about it until it needs charging.
Yeah.
Lovely. Oh, but I'll put that in a shield slot. There we go. Perfect. Great stuff. Nice. Right. I'm going to get these rings made.
Excellent.
Right, so I need a couple of chickens in these lassos. So I think we'll just need to breed a couple. What is it that breeds chickens? It's seeds?
That's correct, yeah. So we should probably complete this important quest before we go much further and make ourselves a nether cake and an overworld cake.
You win! Perfect!
Nice.
You win! Perfect!
Perfect!
And that quest has unlocked a couple of others.
You win. Perfect.
And there is a deep dark portal quest. Cool.
You win. Perfect.
Oh god. Not this again, not the spam of quests.
I think that's all we got, yeah. But now, what the last one of those simple crystals is a Lordcraft thing. So where have I put Lordcraft in my quest book? New. There it is. Simple crystals. If you claim the reward for that, you'll get a book of knowledge.
Ooh. Book of knowledge.
And that will come in very handy for Lordcraft research. And that in turn will come in very handy for unlocking a whole bunch of new magic quests in different in different mods.
So look, I'm really impatient, so I'm going to take this chicken. I will replace it before the end of the episode.
That's cool.
Okay.
That's quite alright. Oh, that reminds me, I wanted to build a void upgrade for that set of drawers because the eggs are filling up much quicker than the feathers. So if we were to leave it long enough, the eggs would fill up the hopper as well. And then they would just overflow and possibly cause lag and whatnot.
Right.
But by putting a void upgrade on the drawers, it'll now destroy any excess.
Okay, so once it's full, the rest will just get destroyed.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we've got 8 stacks of eggs, which I think is plenty. So, made a drawer controller. Let's pop over to the smeltery and grab some of the various ingots we've got in there. So, a few of you perhaps, maybe not the Dawnstone. Ardite's cool. So normally with the drawers you've got to pop things in them just individually, so like I'd select all the tin ingots and then I'd right click on the tin drawer, then I'd right click on one of the other drawers and all the stuff would go in one at a time. With the drawer controller I can just right click on the drawer controller itself and all of the ingots that we've got which go into drawers at the moment have automatically been sorted into the right place. It's pretty cool.
Nice. Are you talking to me then, or the audience? Because I wasn't actually listening to you, to be fair.
Mostly to our audience, but
Excellent.
I believe you already know how those work, don't you?
Let's just say yes, even though I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's fine. Draw controllers.
Oh yeah, yeah, I know how they work. Oh yeah, you put one on the end of the compactors. Yeah, good, nice. I get you. I'm with you. It's all good.
We need some ember crystals. So let's see. Four stacks should do, but if we're going to do Lordcraft research, we could also use a renewable source, or a reliable source at least, of paper. So I should probably get on with building a sawmill.
So I totally forgot. I've made the first squid ring, and I totally forgot it needs GP power to work. Yeah, so that's the extra utilities type of power. It's different to the redstone flux that we've already got going for other machines. And now that redstone flux will work for pretty much every other machine. But GP is a separate type of power that's sort of constant, and you need a certain amount to meet requirements. So, for instance, the as you can see on the Ring of the Flying Squid, it uses 16 GP, so we need to be generating 16 GP in order to use, and they don't double, so it's just like the amount you need. So you could have 7 squid rings as long as you had 16 GP, it would power them all essentially. So we're going to need to make some watermills. I think the easiest way to do it, the quickest and easiest way. So yeah, we have to get into extra utilities. So I made a resonator, and I'm going to get to work on making the watermills, I think. What's that noise?
It's the
sawmill.
machine.
It's the sawmill. It genuinely sounded like there was some construction going on outside my window. I was like, can I hear that through my headphones? So that's a pretty good sound. Pretty realistic.
Yeah, it's pretty good. And it'll turn logs into 6 planks each and give us loads of sawdust as a byproduct. And that sawdust can be crafted straight into paper. So it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, definitely.
No. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm done.
Cool.
Well, I'm not actually. I need to make something else. I'm going to make another bloody table. I've got a crafting table on a stick here.
Oh yeah, we have, haven't we?
But it doesn't connect to the crafting chest. That's the.
Yeah. I
Let me
don't
just
think I
quickly
need
make
the
another.
crafting chest for now.
Let me just make another table. Because I can attach it to the chest as well, can't I? On the other side.
I don't know.
Let's find out. Yep. So both of those work. So
Excellent.
we can craft together. Like the friends that we are. So what do I need? What do I need? I need the... Oh, Jesus Christ. What's it called? The hand mill?
Yeah.
No, what's it called?
It's called a mill of some sort.
There it is. It's called the manual mill.
Ah. Bam. We've got stacks and stacks of paper.
Nice.
So now we can make some inscription tiles from Lordcraft.
You win.
Perfect.
And that, in conjunction with our books of knowledge, is what we're going to use to do some Lordcraft research. So would you mind if I borrowed about 2-3 minutes of your time?
Sure.
Excellent. I'll explain how Lordcraft research works then. So, have you claimed the quest in Mew, the Simple Crystals quest?
Let's have a look in Moo. Simple Crystals claimed. Book of Knowledge. Oh, also inscription. I can claim that as well.
Nice.
Should I read that, or are you going to explain that to me?
I'll explain what we need to know for now.
Good, because I don't want to read there. Go on then.
Yeah. You'll need the Book of Knowledge and you'll need those inscription tiles.
Okay.
And if you do a search in JEI for @Lord space tile.
@Lord space tile. Oh yeah. You can see a bunch of inscription tiles. Oh yeah, there's one for each letter of the alphabet.
That's right. So if you open up the Book of Knowledge and select Research in the top left corner.
Research. Oh, things.
Yeah. Things indeed. So you can see in the middle you've got the 6 different crystal types: air, earth, water, fire, etc.
Ah yes, dark and light.
At this point we can pick one of those each, and they'll unlock access to a few various blocks, because the mod makes you go through one of the elements first, so you kind of understand what's going on, and then it allows you to unlock all the rest towards the end.
Okay, so are you familiar with which type of crystal will benefit either of us the most?
Roughly.
Okay.
I think. I'm pretty sure that light is required for Britannia.
Right.
Fire's required for blood magic, so I'm going to go for that one first.
Okay.
Water will give you growth crystals for farms. I don't know what else it does. But one of us will need that eventually for the quest anyway. I mean, we'll need them all eventually for the quest.
Okay.
I think Dark does abyssal craft, and one of air and earth does astral sorcery.
So which one should I do?
It's more or less up to you, but I'm doing fire, and water would give you growth crystals. It depends. If you want to do Britannia in the next session or two, then maybe you'd want light.
To be honest, I didn't want to do Britannia. I wanted to do blood magic, but I'll do water because we do need the growth crystals. So what do I do?
You click on water.
Yeah.
And it brings up a screen with some dots on the left.
It does.
Now, if you look at the bottom in the green thing, it will tell you it needs you to draw a letter.
Yeah.
So what letter is it telling you need?
A.
So what you want to do then is have a look on the Lordcraft tiles on the right, and you'll see that A is just like a straight line down the middle.
Yeah.
So connect your 2 middle dots.
Uh-huh.
And you've got an A. And then I think you press the green button again.
Now it's saying I need a Q.
Sorry, it's saying you need
a Q.
Q. So yeah, you need the process basically. And each time it's using one of your inscription tiles.
Right.
So it's telling me to draw a different word because I'm doing fire rather than water.
And what is it? Is it costing an inscription tile to draw these?
Yeah, it costs 1 tile every time, so they're the main blockage to us doing all the research. We're going to have to do more mining in the Twilight Forest.
So I don't understand. Like, I can only draw 1 line. I try and draw another line. Oh, no, hang on. It's done it.
Yeah, it's a bit finicky. What am I trying to do? N. But yeah, after having done one of these, you'll see why I'm going to do the majority of these off camera. However, if you do need to repeat a letter that you've already made once before, you can click it on the right-hand side page.
Yeah, wait, because it's turned green, like...
Yeah.
Learned, yeah.
So I just had to use an I for a second time, so I was able to just repeat it.
And then, I mean, what is it doing? I don't, understand when I draw it and the next one comes up. What is it doing? Is it giving me anything in my inventory? No, what is it doing?
It's not doing anything until you complete the full word.
Right. So this is going to be aqua, then, I'm guessing. Let's see if it's you next. Yeah, it's you. So, okay, I'll do that. You. 3 at the top, 2 at the bottom.
And you have to personally complete the research to be able to craft specific items. Right. So once you've completed this, you'll be able to make damp crystals, but I still won't be able to.
Uh-huh. And vice versa. You'll be able to make the fire stuff and I won't.
Yeah, exactly.
There we go. Completed it.
Nice.
Water, mate, completed it.
Sweet. So once we've got an arcane crafter down at some point, then you'll be able to make damp crystals. And is it damp crystals that are required for growth crystals? Let's see.
Although for the next part of the research, it's doing the same thing again. I have to do the...
Oh yeah, you'll need to research shard of water as well. So yeah, that's the thrilling world of Lordcraft research.
Yeah, it's not exciting. It's not terribly exciting. It's just joining the dots, quite literally.
Yeah.
For now.
But sadly, it's a necessary thing to unlock a whole bunch of mods.
So long term, what's the good of Lordcraft?
It's kind of like Embers in that I don't know what it's good for, aside from unlocking more fun mods down the line.
Right.
It's eating your vegetables so you can get to your dessert.
Yeah, I hate that shit, to be honest. Just let me choose. I might want to have a little mouthful of vegetables and then, bury my face in a chocolate cake, you know what I'm saying? I'll come back to the chicken, don't worry about it.
Yeah, but I think we're close to getting through the less fun of the gating requirements.
Okay. I'm just going to complete this next one and then I'm going to sack it off for now and do the rest of it off camera.
That sounds like a wise move. It's probably a half decent mod. I think it's still a work in progress as well. So it's still kind of being worked on, I think, as well.
It's fine. It's just, I guess my real problem isn't with Lordcraft, it's with gating.
Yeah.
I much prefer kitchen sink mods where you can just do whatever the hell you want. And it's fine, even if recipes are changed, to kind of half gate it, it means you can't do certain mods until later on. Even in those kind of packs, usually, you can still get stuck in, in sort of any way you see fit. There's an element of that. I've done it. There we go. Water tools completed. Bam.
Nice.
Yeah. Right. I'm not doing the next one. I'll come back to it. But yeah, okay, that's good. That's certainly a thing that is happening.
It is.
So why did you need to do that now? So that you could, what is it you're trying to advance?
I did that right now just to demonstrate the principle, really, and I'm going to do the rest of it off camera at some point. So it's not just 2 hours of drawing dots.
Yeah, that's fair. Can't fault you with that one.
And to justify my trip to the Twilight Forest for mining as well, because those things are crafted with ember crystals, those tiles, ember crystals and mana-infused ingots and simple crystals. The latter 2 of those are Twilight Forest exclusives, I think.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Or they might be in the Deep Dark as well. We'll have to investigate the Deep Dark at some point. So we've got an induction smelter up and running. Basically, it does the smelting that you can also do in the smelter. It combines 2 different ingots together to make a new one. But it's a lot easier to control than the smeltery is. So that's another machine accomplished. Now,
could you just come over here for a second and check this resonator? Because I don't think it's working. Just click on it and see if it's generating. It doesn't look like it.
It spins for me when I'm...
No, click on the resonator.
Yeah, the resonator itself doesn't seem to be doing anything. It says grid is overloaded.
What?
is it recognising your rings and if they've been added to the grid?
Possibly, yeah.
You might need to pop them in a chest and see if that helps.
Hopefully, that's a good shout. Yes, that's done it.
Nice.
So yeah, so I've just got to click at this now until all of those polished stone are turned into sunburnt, so that I can craft the mills.
Cool. And I'm going to make a couple of hardened upgrade kits, because these thermal machines will take various upgrades that will make them faster and better, and all round cool.
All round cool.
Yeah.
I assume these redstone blocks are just for storage. I'm okay to break them down.
Of course, yeah.
You win.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that's 2 magma crucibles and fluid transposers.
Perfect.
And these two are going to work in tandem with one another, because what the magma crucible will do is smelt down items into liquids. So we'll set the output on the right hand side into the fluid transposer, and what that does is it allows you to move liquids into or out of containers. So it also allows you to infuse things, so I could put, say, some redstone dust in the top there and infuse it with a liquid from the magma crucible, and it can make new items. So we're going to be doing a whole bunch of crafting with those later on. Now let's have a look at the old clipboards. That's the basic thermal machines. Ender tanks for water and lava. So each one, so we'd need 4. So 4 ender pearls, 16 blaze rods. So let's compact up some blaze powder into rods. And the compactor working pretty swiftly there, because we've already given it its hardened upgrade, and we've put in an augment to make it work faster. Machines without an upgrade, you can't put any thing in their extra slot, but machines that you have upgraded, you can add extra things in that just increase the power usage but also the speed, or various other augments which are available, which can make machines more efficient. And there's various ones for specific individual machines as well that can change their functions. And it's pretty cool, so just keep building them up over time, tailoring them to exactly what you need.
Have we got chunk loading?
Yes, we have.
Good. I forgot. I forgot I built out a little bit more over here because I was going to build a little fishing pond.
Yeah, that's true.
And I kind of lost interest in doing it. I'll come back to that. So where shall I put these water mills then? I've got 2 of them, which should be enough, shouldn't it? Yeah, I should be able to do 32 from that. So where shall I put them?
Do we want an extra utilities room in general?
No, not really.
There might be other stuff later on that could come in handy, or if it's just a little thing, then I'm not sure.
Yeah, I can just put it somewhere temporary for now.
Yeah, because I was thinking this room is going to be like ore processing and dealing with the output of the auto sifter.
I'm going to put it in the basement with the rest of the power.
In the stoneworks? Yeah, that's probably good, because it doesn't require connection to anything.
No. Just got to figure out how to lay them out. I'm used to having 4. 4 is optimal.
Yeah. How many have you made? Just 2?
Just 2. There's more polished stone in the resonator, but it's really tedious just standing there manual milling it. So I just thought I can get away with 2 for now and
you
get on with these things.
Yeah, if you start the 4 layout and then put the blocks of water around it, it'll still give us enough, won't it? And then you can just put the other 2 in once we've made them later.
Should do.
How many more blocks of stone burnt do you need?
12.
That's tedious then. I've just made 2. I help.
I was going to say, anytime you go past it, just knock one out.
When I'm dithering. Yeah.
knock one out. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
But yeah, 12. It's fine. I'll get it. I'm pretty sure this will do it. I just need to make sure it's laid out right. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Get some water, and that should be sound.
Well, we've now got four ender tanks. So we're going to have
Great.
2 for lava and 2 for water. Well, actually, I don't even...
Where are you going to pipe water from?
I'm going to make another device from thermal, the aqueous accumulator.
Oh, okay.
Because it can be upgraded over time, so eventually we might be piping colossal amounts of water into it. And we can just get away with the one type of ender tank that covers the whole base as water needs.
Great stuff.
So I should probably get that built whilst we're here.
Right, so if I lay this water down and then look back at that, you'll see it's generating 7-ish GP. So the way that these water mills work is you need running water to run past each of the 4 sides acts as a conductor for more GP, but it has to be running water that goes past it to generate it. So currently that's not doing enough, so I just need to grab some more. Oh, I was wondering why it kept disappearing, but it's powering the resonator, isn't it? So that's just doing it on its own now without the mill. I didn't think about that. Get the 2 down, get that to create the rest. There you go. It's on 9 already, and then I can make 2 more mills, and then we'll be set to go.
Now we've got the ender tank set up for lava. So anytime you need lava anywhere around the base, you can just set up an ender tank with white, red, white.
For what, sorry?
Any lava that you need.
For lava. White.
Yeah.
Red, white. Okay.
Yeah. And water's going to be white, blue, white.
Initiative. I like it.
Basement's also a good spot for the aqueous accumulator. Might need a bit of room to expand it later, so let's set it up over here. So the way your water would normally work in Minecraft, you set up one there, and you get an infinite source in the middle. We plot the accumulator in that source so it's touching 2 blocks on either side. It'll just auto-produce water forever, which we can then just output through the top into one of these ender tanks. And there we go. We've now got water on tap as well. So let's see. Various different ingots that need to be made. Further versions of upgrade kits would be nice. Centrifuges and stills and precipitators and igneous extruder, that's a useful one. That's the next one we're going to work on. Just toss that in and there we go.
You win. Perfect.
So does this now need power? I believe it does, because that's one thing about all the thermal recipes. They all are consistent within one another. If they use the gold coil at the bottom, they use power. If they use the redstone servo, they don't. And if they've got a machine frame, they're a power using machine. If they've got a device frame, they're not. So we'll need to find somewhere to set this up on the power line. Let's see, we also need to upgrade the power system a bit. So that'll probably be the next goal now that we've got obsidian on tap. So we can pop it there. And what this will do, we'll feed it water and we'll feed it lava, and it will spit out obsidian. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
And let me just knock out some holes in the wall here. I've got a hole in the wall, Rob.
A what? A what?
Yeah.
A what? Where are you? Come here.
I've run away from it.
I gotta respect this now. You just teleport past me.
Hopefully.
Oh, now I've got to find it.
It's fine. It won't be there momentarily.
I don't know. Holes in my walls, Muse.
You'll see. I'll make it.
I thought we agreed. We talked about this. We've had discussions.
Let's make it a bit bigger. There we go. So yeah. So we've got a nice big hole in the wall now, as you can see. Everyone's happy with that. We'll put the ender tanks on the top and to the side. And we could use a fluid duct. Have I got any in my bag of tricks? No. Oh,
Where are you?
Oh, there you are. It's on the warpath.
Aha! Look up, dude.
Let me just build some fluid ducts before you kill me. Nah.
I am your creator. I am your god.
Nice.
And
ow.
Yours is in here, down in the bottom right.
Yoink.
Hopefully they both work. They don't require 16. I hope I was right. I'm pretty sure.
It says grid power 16/0, so I might not have grid power because I haven't built any mills.
It doesn't work like that. I'm sure it's not personally assigned. I'm sure it's...
pop it in my baubles and then...
Yeah, pop it in your baubles.
I'm flying.
Look at him go.
Whee.
So maybe... Hang on, hold the phone. When you hover over your ring of the flying squid whilst it's in your baubles, what's the grid power saying?
It's saying 16/0.
Damn, son. So maybe that's so weird.
16.
That's so weird that you have to make your own and that it recognises it as your own.
Let's just do a bit quicker science. A quick bit of science, I should say.
Yeah.
I'm going to come down here, break one of your mills and place it myself.
Do it. Now what's it saying?
Now it's saying, yep, I've got 16.
Now it's saying,
16.
I can fly. Hooray!
Hooray!
So that's the jetpack version. So obviously the next version after that is creative flight, but in order to get that, we need to go and capture a couple of ghasts in the nether, which might not be too far in the future, but we'd also need to get a drop of evil to make the cursed lasso.
That seems like something we could do shortly.
But for the meantime, that's a jetpack that doesn't require power to, doesn't require redstone recharge. That'll just sit there now and forever give us a jetpack. So that's cool.
Cool indeed. And speaking of forever, we've now got forever obsidian.
Forever obsidian. I want to get forever obsidian. What do we need forever obsidian for? Just because we want forever everything.
Yeah.
Infinite all.
We will be.
/infinite all.